He was an off-duty APD sergeant when he backed over a woman in a bar parking lot, killing her. Police say he even admitted to partying and blacking out that night. But the charges against Andrew Gallegos were dropped. Now we've learned he has a new job as a cop and new trouble. News 13's Amanda Goodman is live in the Newsplex with the story.
Jessica, investigators were never able to prove Gallegos had been drinking the night he killed the woman or that he even knew he hit her. But when he was pulled over the other night for DWI, officers say he definitely looked drunk. This is Andrew Gallegos early Saturday morning after being popped for aggravated DWI. Police say Gallegos was flying down Eubank on his motorcycle, doing 59 in a 40 when they pulled him over. The officer says Gallegos was unsteady and smelled like alcohol. But Gallegos, who is now a sergeant with Isleta Police, refused to take a field sobriety test or breathalyzer. This is the same Andrew Gallegos who was an APD traffic sergeant when he was charged in the hit-and-run death of Vera Haskell back in 2008. Gallegos backed over the 47-year-old woman in the parking lot of Sidewinders, an East Central bar. Haskell was drunk and passed out under Gallegos' truck.
There was some speculation back in 2009 that he was intoxicated, although we were never able to prove that, and that's why someone was killed, or why he wasn't aware that he possibly ran over someone.
But Gallegos was never tested for DWI because he drove off and wasn't identified as the driver for a couple of days. Court documents say Gallegos told an officer he blacked out that night and wasn't sure what he did or where he was. Still, the case went before a judge a year after the accident.
It is my impression, as I said, the impressions of at least 3 of the officers that testified, that the person operating that truck had no knowledge that there had been an accident.
Because of that, the judge dismissed the charges and Gallegos walked away a free man.
Any reason to believe that maybe this guy got off the hook back then and now he's gone? And
I don't think that it would be fair to speculate. I mean, the court heard the evidence, the court made a decision, and that's the way it happens. I think that everything was done according to the law.
Now, Gallegos retired from APD after the charges were dropped. He's been with the Isleta PD for less than a year. It's not clear, though, if the department knew about his prior arrest when they hired him. Jessica, back to you.
Okay, Amanda, Andrew Gallegos is now suspended without pay.